Hi guys, it's JaNae. Welcome back to J Heart Loves Books. Now, I've been wanting to do a tag video for forever now, and the thing about tag videos is that there's so many and you do not know what to choose from. And since I'm still new on the block when it comes to booktube, I thought I would do the 25 bookish facts about me tag. I have done this on my blog, and I'll link that down below if you guys want to check it out, since it's going to be a little bit different since when I did this it was like a few months ago. And my little facts are on my phone, so let's hop into it. My first fact is that I love to eat while I'm reading, and my favorite food to eat while I'm reading is chocolate. Like the little Hershey's chocolate drops, because it doesn't get messy or anything like that, and I can just pop them in while I'm eating, and they're so good. My favorite book to movie adaptation is Catching Fire. There hasn't been a more perfect book to movie adaptation when it comes to a YA dystopian in a while, and I absolutely positively love it. I saw the book, I didn't see the book, I saw the movie The Best of Me, and I didn't even know it was a book. I was not in the book community. I was just on Netflix trying to find something to watch, and I saw this and I was like, why not watch it? After I saw this movie, I cried my eyes out. And then I realized later on in the book community that it was a book and that it's by Nicholas Sparks, and he always does those romance books that make you cry and make you just like feel, and I just love that, and I'm going to have to read the book eventually, but I saw the movie first by accident, so I'm not sure if I'm going to read the book. Not sure yet. Number 4, the first series I ever binged read was The Hunger Games, and this is actually a pretty funny story. The only reason why I picked up The Hunger Games was because in middle school they were going to take us to see the first Hunger Games movie, so you would have like skip the whole day of school, and they were going to take us to movie theaters. You can bring money for snacks, and I'm like, okay, the only thing you had to do was read the book and like pass the little reading counts quiz if they had that when you were like in middle school. Tell me down below, because I used to love racking up points with that. So I'm thinking, okay, I can simply read a book and pass the points and get the requirements to go on the movie theater trip. And I read the first book, and the field trip didn't even matter anymore. I binged read the rest of the series in like a week, and I didn't even go on the field trip. That's the sad part. Like, I did all this work but then fell in love with the series and didn't even go on the field trip. So that's a nice little fact about me. Number 5, the first series I ever fell in love with was Diary of the Wimpy Kid. I was around 8 or 9, and my Nana got me and my cousin Jalen the box set of Diary of the Wimpy Kids, and I'm looking at it and it looks fun and it looks cute, and I still have my first copy, but my little sister drew all over it, so I'm gonna have to get a new one. And since Jeff Kenny likes to write new stories in the series like every other month, I'm gonna have to get like the whole complete box set before he comes out with another one. But I love that series so much. It was like, it wasn't relatable because I wasn't even in middle school yet, but it was so funny, and Greg was like such an awesome character, and I just love it. Currently, I own around 52-ish books. I know it's kind of small, but you know, it's a lot bigger than what I had before, because when I originally first did the 25 bookish facts, I only had 33 books, so we have come a long way. And I love all of my books, even though I haven't read them all. I like their pretty spines and their covers, and I just love my books. Fact number 7, I don't have a proper bookshelf, but I have a book wardrobe, as you can see. All my bookish things are in there, from my Funko Pops to journals to all my books, and like I keep all the boxes from book subscription boxes that I get. I just love how pretty they are, so I keep them down there. And yeah, that's my little bookish wardrobe, and I love it to pieces. Number 8, I am an aspiring author. I love, love, love to write, and I want to become an author one day, of course. And I'm currently working on 4 stories, not like all at once, but sometimes I'll bounce between stories that I love. And the first story I started, it's called I Loved You First, and I started it on NaNoWriMo in 2015, and I kept on going. So that's what one of my projects currently are. I'll talk more about it when I'm deeply into it and let you guys know how that's going. If you guys want a writing vlog where you guys see me like write and I like update on word counts, whatever, let me know down below because I would love to do that. Let's see, number 9. This is a weird fact, and I really don't have an explanation for this, but here it is. I love retellings. I have yet to read a retelling, but I love the synopsis of retellings. I just love them. I love how authors take a world we already know and then they enhance it with their words. Like the Luna Chronicles series, which I'm hoping to read soon, the Dorothy Must Die series, and just like any other retelling, like all the Peter Pan retellings I want to read. It's just, I like retellings and I feel like I'll just fall in love with them. And I just like them. Number 10, my least favorite genre to read is horror. Horror? Yeah. Because I'm a big scaredy cat. I hate scary movies. I will not watch a scary movie. One of my best friends loves scary movies, and I refuse to watch them. So every time she spends the night and she tries to watch a scary movie, I either leave her or I convince her to watch something else. I do not like scary movies. Hence, I do not like scary books. It's not something that I'm into, and I don't think I'll ever be into it, and that's just how it is. Fact number 11, I have over 17 books on my shelf that I have not read. Book buying problems. That's all I can say about that one. A lot of book buying problems, but you know, hopefully I'll get through them all this summer because I'm almost on summer vacation, so hopefully I'll knock them out, but I know during the summer I'll just buy more books. My top 3 auto-buy authors are Kiera Cass because just perfection. The selection series, that's all I gotta say. Nicola Yoon, her debut novel of Everything Everything was just so perfect and so sweet and genuine, and I know she's coming out with another book. The Sun is also starting. It comes out in November, and for everyone who has an ARC, I am so jealous because I want to read that book so bad, and it's so gorgeous. If you do not know who Nicola Yoon is, you definitely need to check her out. And Rainbow Royale, I love her. I might pronounce her last name wrong, and I'm sorry, but I love her. After I read Eleanor and Park, it was just a done deal. Everything she writes, I have to read. I have Fangirl, and I plan on reading that this summer, and then there's Attachments and just other things by her I must read, and it's just, it has to happen. It just happens. It has to happen. Fact number 13, my favorite genre is contemporary, young adult contemporary. I'm not a girly girl, but when it comes to reading, sometimes I just like a soft, fluffy story just to lighten my mood. And sometimes I like contemporary that has a little harsh details in it. Like Eleanor and Park was like soft, but it also had very important details that writers don't really know how to focus on. But I love contemporary. It's my favorite genre, and I just love reading it. It always puts me in a good mood. Fact number 14. If you are friends with me on Goodreads, you obviously can tell my TBR list is just sky high because I have over 200 books on my TBR list on Goodreads. And I know all of you know what I'm going through because it just gets so addicting. You see people talk about books on BookTube, or you see them on Bookstagram, or you see them whatever, and you just go on your Goodreads and you're like, want to read? And yeah, I got to over 200. Hopefully I'll read all of them, but I'm not betting any money that I'll get to them anytime soon. Fact number 15. I know this is taking a long time. I'm trying. Fact number 15. I'm such a cover buyer, and I just like pretty covers. I think they're so cute, and it's just like I appreciate the people who put in work to book covers, because you just make my day. Because when I go into Barnes and Noble or Books a Million and I see a pretty cover, you already got your buyer. Fact number 16, my least favorite book that I've read so far that I can remember is Me and Earl and the Dying Girl. I hate it. I'm sorry if that's one of your favorites. I didn't like it. I actually got into the middle of it, saw that it was really, really pointless, read the end, and didn't even feel bad about it. So that's all I gotta say there. Fact number 17. I don't own a complete series. I either have the first book in one series or the second to last book in a series. I do not own a complete series. Fact number 18. The first book I ever remember reading that wasn't a children's book was The Secret Garden. And I still have my copy that my great-grandmother gave me, and I absolutely love it. Fact number 19. My favorite book cover that isn't on my shelf is Magonia. And if you don't know what Magonia is, it's like, I don't know how to describe the cover. It has a feather on it, and it's in the sky, and it's at night. It's so beautiful. Odds are you probably heard of it. I forgot the author's name, but that book cover is just so beautiful. Okay, let's see. Fact number 20. I prefer hardbacks over paperbacks. I just like them. They look pretty on my shelves. They like show more detail of the covers, but I do take off the dust jackets when I read my hardcover books because I don't like them getting messed up at all. Fact number 21. If I could sit down with any author and just talk for the afternoon, if we had coffee and tea or like juice or whatever and had cookies and cake, it'd be Kiera Cass and Nicole Yoon. I feel like since they're both different, like they write differently, I feel like I could gain more out of the both of them, talking to the both of them. Since I love contemporary and I love to write contemporary, I would talk to Nicole Yoon. And with Kiera Cass, I am sort of into the dystopian vibe. I think talking to her would really get my like juices flowing with ideas. And I just want to meet them so bad. They're like my favorite authors and I just have to meet them. Fact number 22. I met one of my closest friends on Bookstagram. Her name is Eden, and her Bookstagram is Book Nerd and Quirks, and she also has a blog, and I'll link that down below. She's somebody I talk to every day. She's one of my closest friends, and I'm so happy we met. Fact number 23. When I'm older, I want to go to Emerson College in Boston because like I said, I want to become an author. I want to become a writer, and I heard nothing but great things about that school. So hopefully I will be able to attend there when I'm older. Fact number 24, like I told you, this is really old, but fact number 24 was I plan on having a booktube eventually. And here I am. I have a booktube now, but I'll add another like hash fact to that. When I didn't have a booktube, I would record practice videos on my laptop before it broke. I would record practice videos and I would get all my family involved in it, and I still watch them because they're really funny and they make me laugh. And yeah, that's how I would do it before I'm like right in front of you, just practice videos. And my final fact, the first book that ever made me cry was Mockingjay. You guys should know why. Everybody who has read the book or seen the movie, you guys know why. There are so many tragic deaths, and realizing that my favorite series has ended was just too heart-wrenching for words. I just bawled my eyes out. Like, oh my goodness. I was just sitting in my room crying and crying and crying, which felt like forever. But then I got reminded, they're making these into movies. You don't have to cry. But when I finished the second part of Mockingjay, I was exactly at where I was before, just crying my eyes out. My mom's just like, are you kidding me? And it was just a mess. Well, that was the 25 bookish facts about me, and I'm going to tag a few people. I'm going to tag Cherrie at Cherrie Walker. We just became friends, and I love her videos, and I would love to see what her 25 bookish facts are. The two girls over at Bookish, they're really cool. I'm also going to tag Angela from Books Are My Heart. And the last person I will be tagging is Kelly's at Kelly's Book Spill. And I hope you guys enjoyed. Tell me some facts, your bookish facts in the comments below. I would love to know. And I hope you have a good day. And remember, always love your books. Bye!